because you'll have experience also. You lovely lady, you will be wise in your own way. You get that? And Cole, the same thing. Step outside of your sureness. Be willing to ask for help. It ain't a manly thing, but it's got to be. Be willing to ask your mom and your dad, or your aunts or your uncles, or your grandparents, or your neighbors for help whenever you need it. And be willing to give them your wisdom, because you've got it. You have wisdom. You may not know it, you may not see it, but you are wise. You have a wisdom that we don't have because we've traveled farther. But there it is. You see in a way so differently that it helps us move forward in our own way. I encourage you to step outside your sense of sureness, and when necessary, to ask both of you to ask for love and devotion and for wisdom and experience from others. It's like when you're roping a calf and you drop your rope. You can stop the horse and get down and run after it, or your buddy over there beside you can throw you another one, and you can keep on going. And that's what this is about. It's about keeping on, keeping on. A marriage can be an uplifting journey where each learns to encourage one another's wisdom and growth. And you are wise. Yeah, you don't know it, maybe. Maybe you do. Hopefully you don't. Or hopefully you do. We'll decide later. But the point is, you have your wisdom. And you are going on this journey where you will each learn to encourage each other. My throat's dry because I'm yelling. I'm trying to get... Can you hear me? Ah, good. Well, you learn to encourage each other and help each other to grow. And with that wisdom, you can decide to support each other in your own separate, unified way. Because he's got his own wants, and you have your own wants. You're going to want your time, and you're going to want your time. And don't listen to Hollywood. They never got it right. As long as you dwell in love, it is a sacred event. When I was in Morocco, I attended a wedding. And in the wedding, there is a thing that occurs that is quite wonderful. And I was surprised to see on every table a little bottle of water. In Morocco, in Hebrew, the Jews in Morocco, not many left, but that's another story, we call this mayim. And in the middle of a wedding ceremony, they will hold up a glass or a bottle of water, and they'll say, mayim. Well, it's just water. But in the desert, water has another meaning. In the desert, water is a blessing. It is a lifesaver. It is a wonderful gift. So I want you, please, to grab a hold of a bottle of water. Hold it up. And to these dear sweet people, wish them mayim.
Mayim.
Right. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
And that's what it's about. It is that we become a part of that. Thank you for being brave enough to do that. The point is that we want to be able to support each other and to bless this in such a way that it'll go on and on. That happiness will override anything else. Because as you know, those of you who have been married, how many of you have been married over 10 minutes? Yeah, well, you know that sometimes it isn't always fun. Sometimes it's more fun than you can possibly imagine. So as partners, learn to recognize that relationship requires the ability to let go. She's going to get on a tear about something. And you just got to let go. And he's going to dig his heels into something. And you just have to let go. And then there will be times when you will not want to let go because it will be beyond joy and description. Allow your hearts to learn the magic of unconditional love, for when you do, you'll discover the astounding goodness of each other. I mean, you think you know her now? The longer you're married, the better it gets. Unless it doesn't. But that's another story. Because what they're doing is the love part. And whenever there is love, it gets better and better and better. And if you're brave enough to hold these two in your heart, in your mind, in your memory, even when you go away. Every once in a while I go, oh, that Blanca and that Cole, yeah. Bless them, I wish them well. Then you're adding to their success, and strangely enough, your own. Whatever the deeper reason for this coming together, who knows? Here it is, and here we are. So, a marriage is this uplifting journey, and it will go on forever. So I want to say, Blanca and Cole, learn to listen closely, that you may stand ready to hold each other in compassionate love. Now, compassionate love means love that comes from the heart. If you're a theologian, you know there's like 5 different kinds of love. Love expressed in compassion is the most beautiful and the highest and the kindest. It is where you will respect whatever dreams he has, and you will respect her dreams. And you will be unified and yet free. As partners, learn to recognize that a relationship requires the ability to let go and to allow each other their space. You know, like you go into the garage if you have one. If you don't, I'll have to build one. You go into the garage and you just want to be alone sometimes. You go into whatever space you have and you might want to be alone. That's great. Sometimes alone is good. Cole, you and Blanca have come together before friends and loved ones to begin what for you is a new life and a joint path. It is a path that can lead wherever you choose, as long as that choosing be done as 2 minds and 1 heart, and yet free at the same time. So you've decided to come together to lift each other and to see that there's garden space together to create a spring planting. Marriage is oftentimes called a spring ceremony because it's new and it produces good. And so you come together, and in that, good occurs. So, let's see. May I have Cole's ring, please? He'll hold that just a moment. Look at this kid. That touches me deeply. Thank you for being here for him. Would you give him a ring? May I have Blanca's ring? Poppy, here she is. What a wonderful thing you've given. You've given a gift to the world, and here she is. Will you give her the ring? Don't put it. Thank you. So Cole, if you'll repeat after me. First of all, if you'll place the ring, her ring, sorry. If you'll put a ring on her finger. And repeat after me. With this ring, I now join my life and its meaning to your life. To the love I perceive in you. That I feel from you. And with this ring, I give to you all of the good that I am. Just hold that. That's a powerful gift. That's powerful. Okay. Now, Blanca, if you'll put the ring on his finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I now join my life
I now join my life
and its meaning to your life.
and and its meaning to your life,
to the love I perceive in you,
to the love I perceive in you,
hold his hand, don't worry about it, that I feel from you,
that I feel from you,
and with this ring,
and with this ring,
I give to you
I give to you
all of the good that I am.
all of the good that I am. And so by Cole's and Blanca's words, it is with pleasure and sureness that with the acknowledgments and blessings of God and those here assembled, all of you, your blessings, we pronounce you one, purified in innocence and in love. Because where there is love, there's always innocence. Dear friends, I present to you Blanca and Cole Elbjorn, loving partners and soul friends. So, do you want kissing? One more word. This ends the ceremony and begins in love a new family. Hold them in your prayers, in your hearts. Welcome them. This is a good thing. All right. Here, here.